Hello, I'm Mark Broadhurst, Managing Director of MB Scooters. Luke, who's behind the camera, my son, has dragged me screaming and kicking into the modern world to do some videos. Whereas I like to write and do lots of photographs, we're now doing some videos. So we're on the top of our land, which is on about 60,000 square feet of area. And the land we don't use, but it's just nature and trees and animals, and it costs about £30 a week to run. And so here we are in Denaby Main Industrial Estate, which is near Mexborough, and that's between Rotherham and Doncaster. And we're quite handy for motorway networks for the M1, A1, M18, M180. We're right smack in the middle of it, so we're dead easy to get to. And this unit that we're in now, we've been here around 12 years. And it's the 10th unit I've had. The very first units I had were 1,000 square feet. This one's 12,000 square feet. And inside it's packed full to the rafters, full of engineering machinery, anything to do with Lambrettas. So we came here about 12 years ago, and this unit was derelict. And when we got talking to the guy who owned the unit and wanted to rent it out, it ended up we were old friends from infant school, and I'd not seen him since we were 10 years old. And he's like me, really laid back with everything. And he let us go in here and we do what we want. And he doesn't argue, and he just lets us enjoy the land. And I speak to him once or twice every few years, and that's it. We have no stress. And the building was empty inside. And as you see, we've got a new roof because the roof was leaking. The driveway leading up to it was just loose gravel. So he tarmacked that for us and put a new roof on it for us. And then we did all the insides, which you'll see again on another video coming up. At the back of our unit is Mexborough. I grew up in Mexborough. I moved there when I was 11. I stayed there till I was in my 20s. And that's where I started doing my Lambrettas, working in my mum's basement and doing tuning for myself and testing. And then I did the same sort of things for friends of mine. And I've still friends with those people, and they still have my engines, and they still come in to see me. And now we're talking 45 years ago, and we've still got those same friends with same engines. I used to come across all this land where this industrial estate's built on, and I remember this estate being built in the 70s. And behind it is a wood, and my house backs onto that wood. I have a little farm that backs onto the wood. Now, this area, what we're on this land, was originally pit villages for the pit, which was at the back of our unit. That's been gone since the 60s. But all this is all house bricks underneath. You can't put a spade in anywhere without hitting a house brick. So all they did was level the terrace streets from the 1800s. These were built for the pit. So they were all leveled, and they threw a few industrial units up. So this is it. This is our building. You can see there's a new roof. That's nice and clean and shiny. And you can see around the sides, we never really got round to painting it. We bought the paint, cost us a few £1,000. And 12 years later, we've still not had time to paint it. But we're going to try and do that this year to tidy up the place. When we came, there was no trees on this land at all. It was just empty. And nature's taken over in those 10 years, and we just live in a wood. It's lovely. And like I say, it's my 10th unit. We moved from Edlington, which is near Doncaster, and we had 6 units there, which meant I had 6 lots of keys, 6 lots of alarms. I was constantly opening and shutting. Workshops to go and do different jobs because they were all set up to specialise in different jobs. And in the end, it just got so hard work and more expensive to run 6 units than it was to find this great big unit, which gave us twice the size of what we had. And now when you see the tour, you'll see it's absolutely full of everything to do with scooters, automobiles of any kind, motorbikes, and any type of engineering. So that's it. This is our plot. MB Scooters. It's a cold February morning in 2026, but at least it's not raining. Usually rains in Yorkshire, and it's not windy, so it's just been perfect to do an introduction to MB Scooters and give you an idea of how and why we're here. Thank you.
Lambrettaspares.com